Good day, here we are, Dr. Lyons. We're going to start our exercise class as we typically do with a breathing practice. We'll just do 3 quick rounds of it. This is called Tumo breathing, 4-step process. Inhale through the nose, hold the breath in for about 10 seconds, and we contract our abdomen while we do that. Then we exhale out our mouth, and then we take a breath pause for about 5 to 10 seconds. So it activates the entire body. It's a good warm-up breath for beginning an exercise program. Here goes. So inhale through the nose, hold and squeeze and contract your core, your abdomen, your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. Squeeze and contract. You're activating kinetic energy. Exhale, slow out the mouth. Breath pause, palms away, no breath in. Let your body relax, shoulders relax. Nice breath pause of about 10 to 15 seconds. And now inhale through the nose again. And then squeeze and contract your abdomen, your lower body. You're activating energy. You're bringing it up the spine. You're creating kinetic flow. This is called Tumo breathing. Now exhale out the mouth. And breath pause, palms facing away. Allow your shoulders to sink. Feel yourself going deep into your feet, your toes. And now we'll take one more Tumo breath. Inhale through the nose. And now squeeze and contract your legs all the way up into your abdomen, your core, your lower back. Squeeze and bring that energy up the spine. You're activating your entire body, creating heat. And now exhale out the mouth. Palms facing away. Breath pause. Let your arms relax. Fingertips are reaching for the floor. Wonderful. And for those who love that type of breathing, you can actually do 10, 15, 20 cycles of that Tumo breath. I'll show a link at the end of this video, Tummo. The Tibetan monks in the Himalayan mountains use that particular breathing to stay warm in the winter. And by winter, I mean freezing degrees. So that's the Tumo breathing. Allows us to activate the body as we move into our Tai Chi, our Qigong practice. It's an energy movement system. It's sort of doing your own acupuncture without the needles. So here we go. So what we want to do is center ourselves. Nice wide space in between the feet of about 2 to 3 feet. And allow your body to sink as you bend your knees ever so slightly. And allow your arms to move down to the floor. And now, to help ground us, what we're going to do is simply push down with our hands. Focus on your breathing and just push down with your palms facing the floor. And all we're doing is generating energy that we try to feel from the palms of our hands down to our feet, down to the floor. It's like you're pushing something invisible down. Put your energy, let it focus in the legs as you are pushing down with your hands. An invisible foam-like object perhaps, and just push down, straighten out the elbows. Inhale as you come up and push down as you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now that we've done that, let our arms swing right to left. Let our body just flop. We're trying to create some pliability in our upper body, allowing ourselves just to flow. And as you flow, you want to allow your conscious mind to travel with your body. You want to link your mind and your body and feel that movement from side to side. You can play and experiment with the speed at which you move. You can slow down. You can slow down, and you can speed up. Speed up. Let your arms go, and then slow down. It's amazing when you begin to change the pace. What happens inside your mind? It allows you to connect deeper into your body. And as you go from side to side, try to lower yourself down a little bit. See how that begins to feel. Again, just do what you're able to do. And now slowly start to come up. Straighten out the knees. Bring the arms up. Now they're up high, shoulder head level. Side to side. And now begin to play with the space. Instead of going side to side, come down, up, and down. It's almost like you're making a figure 8 with your arms. Just letting the energy flow through your body. Flow through your body. And then reverse. Come back to neutral once again. Come back side. Bring your feet in a little bit closer. Palms facing away from you. And just stand tall and erect. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. One more. Now we're going to ground into the floor with our feet. And one way that we can do that in a Tai Chi movement is just rock back and forward onto your toes and then back onto your heels. Toes and heels. Toes and heels. Now we're going to the toes. Try to stay there for a moment and lift yourself up. Breathe into that position. And then come back slow, lift those toes up as you go back onto your heels. And just try to stay there and feel how your posture feels underneath. And then back into centered position, neutral position. Now bring your hands to your heart, right on top. Take a nice deep cleansing breath into your heart. Feel the expansion in your chest as you connect mind and heart. Heart and mind. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hands back down. Now what we're going to do is just bring our hands up to the ceiling and down. Up and down. Up this time what we're going to do is going to come up, knuckles facing away from you. As you come up, extend those palms up to the ceiling and just hold that position, palms facing the ceiling. Just allow those arms to extend up. Almost giving yourself a little bit of traction as you do. And then back down, as slow as you can go. And we're going to transition into the Tai Chi movement with making a globe in front of our body. And in this position, what you're going to see, your hands, your right hand is beneath your left. What you're going to do here is you're going to vibrate your hands back and forward a little bit. And it's almost like your hands want to connect, but something like a magnet is repelling them. As you try to bring your hands closer together, you sink lower into your legs, bend at the knees, and begin to imagine, if you can, some sort of energy ball sitting between your hands. And as your hands try to come closer together, they can't. There's something blocking them. There's an energy vibration you have created between your fingertips, between the palms. And just slow down your hand and really feel that pressure that you're creating with that invisible object in between your hands. As you do that, slowly stop. And let's just play with the movement of our hands, in which now we're going to simply have the hands do a dance, so to speak. They're going to circle around each other. So the right hand is going to come up and the left hand is going to go below. And now you're going to play with that energy ball with the left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. Just pressing down. You're allowing the energy flow inside your body, inside your meridians, just to have energy flowing through them, out into your fingertips, into the palm of your hand. Now we're just going to play back and forward with a circular pattern with the hands, left on top of right, and as you do, move over to the left slightly. And now we're going to circle the other way, right on top, and bend with the right knee. Left on top, right on bottom, bend at the left knee. Circle again, right on top, left on bottom, bend at the right knee. Left on top, right on bottom, bend at that left knee. And once again, right on top, left on bottom, bend at the right knee. Focus on your breathing as well. One more time, left on top, right on bottom, bend at that left knee. And now again, last one, right on top, left on bottom, bend at the right knee. Come back into neutral position. And in neutral position, we unbind the hands. Bring your elbows closer to your body. Palms are still facing each other. Close your eyes for a second and see if you can see or feel or hear or sense that energy ball in between your fingers. You've just spent a few minutes creating it. Give it life, give it imagination, give it power. Breathe into it. You might see sparks of electricity flowing between your fingertips. It might have a color. Breathe into it. Breathe into that energy that you have created in between the palms of your hands. We do this exercise to remind ourselves that yes, we are physical beings, we have a physical body, but inside our body is energy. We simply have to give it attention. We have to let that energy that we have inside our body, let it cultivate, let it amplify, let it vibrate, and let it permeate through every single cell in our body. We are not buildings or artificial structures that need to be fixed. We are dynamic, organic, energetic life forms. And we are becoming in touch with the energy inside our body so that we can direct it and move with it and become one with it for the purposes of healing, of experiencing joy, of feeling alive inside our own bodies. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. Wiggle out the fingers, the shoulders. Just have moved a tremendous amount of energy. And this is the Tai Chi component to the exercise class that we are doing today. And in a moment, we're going to transition over into doing a bit of isometric training with a simple foam block. So we'll take a moment to just unwind and then transition into using the block to strengthen the muscles, the tendons, and the ligaments inside our body. And we can sit down while doing so. So I'm going to take a break, get a chair, get the block, and then we're going to begin with the next segment of our exercise class. Well, now that we've done our Tai Chi and Qigong exercise, we can now move on to our isometric exercise. You don't need expensive equipment or machinery. You can do a tremendous workout simply by using one block. And this is just a foam block, and we're going to do a certain series of exercises with this block, about 7 or 8. And we're going to start with our legs. And what we do is we hold contraction for 7 seconds. I'll be counting out loud as we do it. We're going to start with our lower legs into our mid leg, work up to the mid part of our body using our hands, and then above our head as well if you're able to reach that far. So we do about 8 exercises altogether. I'll lead the way. Just do what you can. Here we go. So we start off with, we put the block in between, right down by our calf muscle. I think that's a good place to begin. We sit up tall. So I'm going to say inhale, hold that breath, and then try to squeeze those knees together for a count of 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Exhale, reach down to the block, and then we move the block up. And this time we move the block in between our knees. This is a great exercise to do, especially if you have any knee problems, because it gets that inner meniscus area, which is often a common site for injuries. So inhale, hold, and then squeeze the knees together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and relax. Nice big exhale. Good. And we're going to, last one with the legs, we're going to bring the block just past the knees. It's going to work the inner abductors, which is an area in the body that unfortunately we don't exercise enough, and it's really important for stability in the legs. So again, we're going to squeeze the legs together. We're going to inhale and squeeze those legs together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And relax. Okay. We're going to work the upper body. Okay, so sit up tall, firm. You're kind of halfway off the chair. That's the best position. what I'm going to do, I'm going to lean forward, comfortable position, hands can be out, inhale, and squeeze that block together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and relax. Sit up tall, bring the block into you, your elbows are kind of come close to your flank, your rib cage area. Sit up tall, make sure the spine is nice and erect. Inhale, and squeeze those blocks together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Relax. Gonna hold the block up. And do here, same thing. Elbows are kind of straight. Inhale and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And relax. You might want to rub those, let those shoulders rotate back. And then forward. We're going to do one more, and then we're finished with the blocks. The last exercise that we'll do with the block, lift the block over your head. You're going to be facing the ceiling. Inhale, looking up at the block, squeeze. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Bring the block down. Put the block onto the floor if you wish. Now just try to stretch out a little bit. Try to bring your shoulders to your ears. Just bring them up and hold. I'm going to do this 3 times. Up and hold. Up and hold. All right, so we're just going to finish with a little bit of stretching and maybe finalize the class with 3 of our 2 more breaths that we did at the beginning. So in this stretching, we'll be seated. All we're going to do is take our right leg and right foot comes over the left knee. And all we're going to do is take left hand goes to the right foot and the right hand goes to the right knee. And all you want to do is push down a little bit on that right knee with your hand. And as you do, try to imagine that you're sitting up taller with that push to the right knee. Breathe into it. This is a great stretch for your right hip. And relax. And now we're going to bring the right leg over so that it's fully over the left. And in this exercise, we're just going to do a gentle spinal twist. Left hand just comes over to the right knee. And then the right hand just reaches behind the chair. You can grab the chair. And before you do anything, sit up tall. We always want to be elongating that spine, getting a traction in it. So as that right hand comes back, lean forward a little bit and stretch up with the top of the head, reaching for the ceiling. And now we're just going to do a gentle spinal twist by looking over our right shoulder. So you can just push against, with your left hand against the knee. I'm just going to turn and look gently over that right shoulder and hold that for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back. Now we're going to switch and we're going to go to the left side. Left foot comes over, places itself right above the right knee. Left hand comes down, embraces that left knee, and just gently push down. Before doing that, make sure you're sitting up tight. Elongate that spine, reaching for the ceiling as you push gently down against that left knee. And sit up tall as you do that. So as you're pushing down on the left knee, you're reaching for the ceiling with the top of your head. Breathe into it. Down. And then bring your leg so that your left leg is fully crossed over on your right. And sit up tall once again. Right hand comes over to that left knee. Your left hand comes around, grabs the chair. And before doing the spinal twist, just sit up tall. And then gently look over your left shoulder. Take your time as you get into that position. As you're looking over your left shoulder, breathe for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come back. Uncross your legs. Bring your hands up, and they come behind your head. Interlock your fingertips. And before doing anything, reach for the ceiling with the top of your head, always elongating that spine. And all I want to do is work the thoracic spine by trying to bring your elbows back behind you and hold that position and feel that pull, that nice gentle tug in your thoracic spine. Breathe into it. Back down. And the last pose that we'll do is that nice gentle yoga hug. It's very simple. Your left hand comes over, grabs your right shoulder, left hand grabs your left shoulder. And all you want to do is sit up tall once again. Push down firmly with the feet onto the floor. And just gently, almost like you're hugging yourself, back and forward, just really appreciating how hard you've worked for this exercise class, connecting mind and body through a series of Tai Chi movements, isometric exercises using the blocks, and now finally some stretching here at the end. The most important thing is you are connecting mind, body, and spirit. You can let the hands go. You can put the hands onto your knees. Push against the knees with your hands so you can sit up nice and tall. Try to think of 1 or 2 things that you want to accomplish in the next 24 hours. Put your mind focused on what you want to accomplish in the next 24 hours. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself achieving that. Focus on what you want to achieve. It could be something very small or something bigger. It doesn't matter. But allow your mind to focus its energy on achieving at least one thing that you want to achieve in the next 24 hours. See yourself doing it. Feel it. Congratulate yourself for accomplishing it. And know that every small step you take on the road to recovery, on the road to rehab, on the road to success is your journey. And every step you take makes you more confident, more fulfilled. And as you do that, also remember to help others along their path. Take care of yourself, and as you take care of yourself, look out for the welfare of others. Well, that brings us to the end of class. I thank you for participating. I salute you for your courage, your commitment, and I look forward to additional classes with you in the coming weeks and months ahead. Thank you very much.